Hey everyone, how you guys doing? So I'm on my lunch break. I have probably another 15 to 20 minutes left before I need to head out and back to work. But I thought I would do a little catch-up cleanup with you because it is a disaster. I just made myself a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. The dishwasher needs to be loaded with the dishes in the sink. And I need to put the dishes away here that are clean. And wipe off the stove real quick and empty the trash. So I'm going to do just like a 5-minute pickup. And I thought I would just kind of sit here and talk to you as I'm doing it. It's not going to be that great of a video, but actually the dishes in the dishwasher are clean. So I've got to put these up real quick. So, well, that one isn't. They look clean. There's just that one spot on that one, so I'll do that one. I'm not sure if they're clean or not. I'm just gonna go ahead and run it again. Fill it up, run it again. I don't get a lot of time here. I'm just gonna gather all the trash, do the dishes, and have a little talk with you about something that I was thinking about. Today in Kansas City it's raining, and I've got care group after work tonight that I'm going to be going to. This is care group with the church that my husband goes to. And I still call him my husband. Yes, I know. He's my ex-husband, but I still call him my husband because that's who I made my vows to. So even though he's moved on and got his own new life and doing whatever he wants to do, I'm going to call him my husband until I get a new one, right? So, as of right now, God's taken over, and that is okay with me. Okay with me, because I just am happy that God has given me what I have. I'm really happy that God has put me in the situation He has. I really feel like He's protecting me. I think He's protecting my kid. There are court battles still going on, and so, you know, I really feel like if I could ever get past all the nonsense of court battles, you know, maybe we can co-parent together and, you know, be okay with our divorce, because I'm okay with it. That's why I signed the papers. I think it's still wrong. I mean, I'm not going to ever change my mind on that. I'm always going to think it's wrong to have a divorce, but, you know what, I do think it was for the best. If my husband's going to choose this lifestyle that he's chosen over his marriage, I think ending the marriage was probably for the best. So, you know, my next thing is just to make sure my kiddo's okay. And, you know, one of the things that I'm really struggling with is I'm working so hard to provide for my family now that I'm having to do everything on my own. I really am struggling with time management. I come home from break. Today we're short-staffed at work, so I'm not getting a break at work. I couldn't even go to the bathroom. That's how busy we are. And I just left a teacher with like 23 kids, and half of them were asleep, so I guess it's okay, but they're trying to get fill-ins, and we're trying to rotate, but we're short-staffed today, so we're making it work and keeping under the state guidelines, so that's good. But we are just, you know, I'm just struggling with time management. Like I said this morning, like I said in this morning's video, busy, busy, busy. I felt like I was just rush and trying to get everything in order this morning. The house is still a mess, like this kitchen. So I already knew when I came home from my lunch break, I was going to have to clean up this kitchen and this mess. I hate going to bed with this mess, but honestly, this is from like a whole week of stuff. As a single mom, I don't eat a lot. I'm on a diet, so I'm really keeping less food in the house, and I need to make sure I get the groceries I need to make sure that I'm completely stocked all the time with quick meals that I can make on my lunch break that are healthy, but also, you know, to save that time because I only have an hour. And by the time I get done eating, like today, I only got like 15 minutes. So, you know, just thought I would try to clean up a little bit, get this trash out of here, and clean up this kitchen, and start this dishwasher. I haven't gotten any laundry done in like a week, so I need to go downstairs and do my laundry. So time management's been a problem for me. Plus, I've been sick so much the last couple of weeks. Just hanging on to a cough and choking and runny nose. I mean, it is a good thing that we do have editing software on YouTube, because I have to cut out all that choking and coughing I've been doing. You can probably tell when I do have that, because my eyes get really watery, like just now. But you know, it's a struggle. It's a struggle of being a single parent. You gotta work really, really hard, especially when you don't have that girlfriend or boyfriend to help you. I mean, honestly, when I first met my husband, I married him to have some help. You know, I was a single mom. I was happy as a single mom, and I know I can do it as a single mom. So, you know, and my husband knows I feel that way. You know, it's kind of why I didn't want to be with him in the first place when I first married him, was because I liked being a single parent. I didn't have any problem with being a single parent. Being able to have my house the way I want to without having anybody's input, and you need to do this and you need to do that better. And, you know, like my husband would have yelled at me for these dishes being in the sink. A lot of times he made the meals and I cleaned up, and, you know, if I want to leave a couple dishes in the sink, I mean, it only took me 5 minutes to clean up. It's not a big deal. But, you know, to load the dishwasher and all that, I can do it whenever I want. I don't need to listen to him anymore. And so, you know, it is nice. And it's not like I didn't work or didn't clean the house. I mean, I used to make videos, and kind of wish I wouldn't have deleted all those, because all those videos were about cleaning. A lot of those videos were about cleaning, and I did bring you guys along with me when I was doing these cleaning videos and stuff. And so, you know, it is what it is. I just wish I really had more time. I wish I was working at home. I wish I was doing my own business. And so, dishwasher's ready to go. Okay, dishes are done. It didn't take long at all. Like I've said in my other videos, I no longer have my broken arm, so I am able now to finally be able to do more around the house as far as that concerned. But what I really wanted to talk to you guys about was I'm going to care group tonight, Wednesday night, and I know that I can trust these friends of mine. And you know, I've kind of really, at first, kind of talked a little bit about what was going on in my marriages and everything, but now I'm getting to the point where all I want to do is go and talk about God. And, you know, I love that I have their love and their support still. And even though I no longer go to that church, these friends are accepting me the way I am. You guys, it's only 1:22. It's only taken me 5 minutes to do all this, and I don't have to go back till 1:45. So I got my trash here. I'll take that out when I'm on my way out the door. And so I do have my care group tonight, and super excited about what I got to do for that. Super excited that I get to go hang out with my friends and just tell them about my struggles this week and my prayer request and all that. And you know, coming home, cleaning house, and having the energy to get things done, and finally being able to take care of me spiritually and take care of my home and take care of my children and school. I'm just starting to feel so blessed and so amazed on how God has just kind of put me right back to where I needed to be. And I have no idea what I did with my glasses. I have been looking for my glasses. And I do try to look at my divorce care book when I get home on my lunch break every day. And honestly, you guys, I'm reading my divorce book over and over and over again and going to less meetings. And I am watching some of the videos online when I have a chance. I think yesterday I talked about the anger, but today the lesson is on grief and depression. You've seen a couple videos where I've been depressed, but I could tell you, I probably this many times, one hand, how many times I have been so depressed and sad and crying. And when I'm sad and crying, a lot of times it's not because of me being single. It's not because of my husband being with someone else and moving on. And I really don't feel hopeless. I feel helpless, not hopeless. I feel like being a Christian, being married, you know, I just don't know what the point of the whole marriage was in the first place. To me, I was happy, you know, being a single mom, and I didn't want to change any of it. I enjoyed where I was in my life. I was so happy, you guys. And during the marriage, there were the moments of being happy, the moments where I felt like we were one, my husband and I, and one with Christ and growing stronger together. Like I said in the other video, when we went through discipleship with another couple at our church, the church I go to now, it was great. It just seemed like I got to know my husband like deeper than ever. And I thought, oh, he's a Christian and I'm a Christian and we're reading the Bible, and he would actually say, hey, let's pray, just you and I, let's pray, you know. And I loved it. I loved that time together, and I felt like I was just so close as one with Christ. And so that's where I'm at, is the grieving process of losing that helpmate that God put together with me and for me. And I miss sharing the gospel with my husband, the excitement of being a Christian with my husband. I don't miss the arguments. I don't miss him telling me what to do. I don't miss, you know, how he raised my kids, the ones that weren't his. I don't miss even his financial help as much as I do the fact that I don't have that Christian person in my life anymore. It was very hard for me to find a man who loved God And I wanted a man who loved God more than me. And those were one of the things that just really attracted me to my husband, was when we went to church together and we have the same friends together, like who I'm going to go out with tonight, the Bible study group. I just really honestly felt like God wanted us to be together so we could help each other spiritually. There were moments where, my husband would stand up for me. It wasn't very much. But when he, maybe a couple times in 10 years, I can say he honestly stood up for me. Not without him working on the relationship with me. It was like when he did stand up for me, he buried his feelings. He buried the fact that he had to have pushback against family members or something to stand up for me. And it just felt like he always felt torn to make that decision. He always felt like, am I making the right decision, not listening to my family? Because for 40 years of his life, he listened to his family. And even now, I think he's listening to his family. They have no problem with filing for divorce. They don't think it's wrong. It was just the whole spiritual relationship that I had with my husband that I truly, truly miss. And it is a grieving process. I am going through the grief and the depression and the feeling of, why God, and I don't understand. Why did I fall in love with him? Why did you tell me to marry my husband in the first place? But I have gone through that grieving process, and chapter 3 in here talks about a new kind of hope. I have hope that God is going to take care of me. God, and I hate the word hope. Even is more than hope. It's trust. I really don't hope anything. I trust God. I know that God is going to take care of me. And I don't need hope. I don't need to be a hope dealer in a higher power. I need to know Christ. I need to know why God made me, and I need to know why God gave me my husband, and why did he allow my husband to leave. And I do know why God has done all this. Doesn't make it any easier to know all that, but it is something where I felt like I failed as a wife, not spiritually, just guiding a little bit more than I did, especially over my children. And those days when I was sick with my endometriosis and having that hysterectomy of mine, and the depression I had because of sin in our marriage, I felt very alone. I felt like I couldn't tell anybody what was going on in my marriage, and I didn't. I didn't tell my family. I didn't tell anybody. It was between me and my husband, and that was it. And it was not anything I could have ever went to and told people. And that loneliness of not having serious, in-depth conversations with God, with my husband, it just really just opened up the door for my divorce to even occur. And I needed my husband to be that spiritual leader. I needed him so bad to keep our family together spiritually on so many levels. I mean, not just for me and not just for him, but for our children, all 3 of my kids. So the next chapter is on loneliness. And so we can go over that maybe another day. But, you know, the grieving process is about trusting God in your divorce. Let Him take control and let Him guide you and lead you, and He'll give you the understanding. I mean, my husband is a alcoholic, and that's what they teach in AA, is that give us the understanding of the things that we cannot change. And you know, God does give me that understanding. I know exactly why things have happened the way they have. And it's not something I can change. But it does still hurt, and it does still make me sad and depressed sometimes and lonely. But I still feel freer than I did during my marriage. I feel like I'm no longer under bondage of a marriage. I feel like I am free to make my own choices now and even say what I want to say, because I have a right to my feelings, and I have a right to be hurt and sad. And that's one thing divorce care will tell you, is that you have a right to feel this way. What has happened to you is bad. It is wrong. And the whole program is about, how do you get past this? How do you use God's word to get you through the season of your life? And you have to. You cannot be jumping into new relationships without going through this process. Whether you're the one who filed or you're not the one who filed, it doesn't even matter. Those people who are just jumping right into relationships without even a thought is bringing a bunch of baggage into that relationship, especially if you have children. You know, my husband can have as many girlfriends as he wants. I mean, each of them are going to have to deal with me. I'm the mother of his child. And at some point, I'm going to be talking to her. At some point, we're going to be face to face. At some point, she's going to have to understand I'm the mom. And right now, me and my husband don't see each other. We don't talk. So she's very lucky to have this time with my husband without having to deal with me. But there will be a time where she's going to have to deal with me. And I know too much to, you know, to really just kind of talk to her right now. I think I would say things that I don't mean to say and I don't want to say. And it would hurt my husband, and I don't want to do that to him. So, you guys, my cat is sitting over here on my couch. I had some clothes that I was going to fold. You got to see this. She's got my pants to my pajamas kind of up over her head. I don't know if you see that. Oh, she's a silly kitty. I love you, baby. So funny. So anyways, I just pray that this is encouraging. You know, it's okay to let the dishes pile up. You know, it's okay to have chaos. Like I said in my last video, in your life, it's okay to be rush, because God's got a plan. He's got everything worked out for you. He knows the struggles you're having. Just give it to Him and let Him take control. And, you know, be thankful for the things that you do have. I am thankful so much for my apartment. It's 2 streets over. If there's ever an emergency, I'm right here. I could be there in a flash to my husband, to be there for my son. And, you know, I think it's good. I think it's good to, you know, to do what I need to do for my kids. And I'm happy. I'm happy for the first time in almost 10 years, you guys. it's winter, and it's been kind of okay outside here in Kansas City. Not too bad, but it's just when the weather's nice outside, I feel like I know where I'm going for the summer. I know what I'm going to be doing. I know the things that I have on my priority list. It's a new year, and so I got my calendar out. I have all my checklist of things I want to do this year, 2023, and I have a focus and desires that I have, and I'm starting to do the things I want to do, working on my weight, working on taking care of myself, doing my hair and my makeup and dressing better for work, and just taking care of my kids better. And I've given them room makeovers, and I've done a lot recently to just start preparing for life after divorce. And so struggle is real. I am going to still take you on my journey and share everything that goes on in my life with you. So I pray that you guys have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching. I will not be making a video tonight because I am so tired after work and Bible study. But I will definitely try to do a video in the morning. Talk to you later. Bye.